Can you make money trading the financial markets? That's a question that my brother and I get asked so often, and I've seen it written in, countless forums, countless times. It's a question that retail traders typically have, when they've been trading for a while and they're either hovering around break even, or they're making a little bit, they're losing a lot, they're making a little bit, they're losing a lot. And they kind of just sit there and wonder, is this actually possible? Can people really do this? Or is this some sort of a dream that's sort of say for just the super elite, the hedge funds and the big institutions? Well, the answer to the question is no, it's not safe for those people. You absolutely can make money trading the financial markets. However, it's not something that is going to come easily. It is going to take a good degree of work and commitment from yourself. You see, us as human beings, we're kind of built in a way that sort of ensures that most people won't be successful, most people won't make money, because we do all of the wrong things at all of the wrong times. We'll want to take profits in trades way too early. We'll want to leave a loser open in the hope that it will turn around. And these are all of the wrong things to be able to make money trading the financial markets. Now, it's not to say that you can't overcome them, okay? Because you absolutely can. If you're willing to put in the effort, if you're willing to kind of understand what it takes to make money, then you can do it. And the truth is, and the secret is that it's not down to a strategy, all right? It's not down to, your system for trading, because the truth of the matter is you could have the best system in the world and still lose money. You could have no system at all and be completely new to the markets and make money. That's just kind of the way the markets are. The secret to making money in the long run is understanding that actually you need to control your psyche, your emotions, because they're the things that make you do the wrong things at the wrong times. I could show you a strategy right now that will take us, let's say, half an hour max. I could show you a strategy that will make you money in the financial markets. It will make you'll have profitable trade after profitable trade. But I guarantee, or almost guarantee, because there might be one or two special people out there, I almost guarantee that you won't be able to make money in the long run. Okay, in the long run, you will actually end up losing money because, as I said, you'll be doing the wrong things at the wrong time, despite having a profitable strategy. So what's the secret then? What do you have to do to be successful trading? Well, in order to be successful, you need to understand that trading is not a game of certainties. It's a game of probabilities. You have an edge in the market, but it doesn't mean that you're going to be right on every single trade. It doesn't mean you're going to be right on the next trade, or the next trade or the next trade. You just have a strategy that will make you right, let's say 60, 70% of the time. But this doesn't mean that you're going to be right 6 times out of 10. It might mean that you'll be right 60 times out of 100, but the first 20 trades, you lose all of them. That's just the way trading is. That's just the way the markets are. Okay, so you have to understand as a trader that to be successful, you need to control your emotions. You need to start to accept that you're going to have losses. There's no such thing as that magic system which makes you right on every single trade. It just doesn't exist. All right. You need to accept that when you get into a trade, you could be wrong. It could cost you money, but that's just the cost of doing business. That's what we as traders, we have to accept. The professional traders, people like myself, people like my brother, people like our friends that make money in the markets, we understand this fact. Retail traders, they take, 1, 2, 3 losses in a row, and that's it. That's it. They throw the system in the bin and they start looking for the very next strategy, that next 100% strategy that actually doesn't exist. Okay, now there are many different systems for trading the markets and making money. There are some with significantly positive risk rewards. And there are some with negative risk to reward ratios, and they can all be profitable. There's more than one way to make money in the markets. And I'm not in this video here, I'm not going to show you the only way to make money in the markets. All I really want to try and get across to you is that making money is completely possible. It's completely within your grasp, okay? But it's not going to come easily. You're going to need to put some work in. You're going to need to spend some, countless hours in front of the screen, demo trading, live trading, okay, making mistakes, fixing those mistakes, understanding what it's like to have money on the line when you're trading the market, understanding what it feels like to take a loss. Okay, then what you need to try and do is sort of nullify that so that you don't feel, as bad when you do take a loss. Because I firmly believe that the majority of retail traders, their biggest problem is that they don't really completely accept the losses. And from not accepting the losses, that kind of has an impact on a whole heap of other emotions and brings up a whole heap of other sort of trading issues that you're going to face. So I digress a bit, and I'll do more videos to show you what you need to do to be a successful trader. I'll give you strategies, approaches for kind of controlling your emotions. But to answer the question that you have, or that this video is trying to answer, can you make money trading the financial markets, whether it be the Forex markets, stocks, commodities, whatever it is? The answer is categorically yes, you can. Okay, you can make money in these markets. We do, and you can as well. And the fantastic part of it is that once you understand all of this, once you kind of cross that line to becoming a profitable trader, and you start making the right decisions, it is so worth it. It opens up a whole world that you didn't know exists in terms of being able to manage your time, be your own boss, not be tied to any geographic location. All of those dreams that you had when you came to trading, you can actually achieve those dreams, but it's just not going to be quite as easy as, as a lot of sort of like the marketing out there would have you believe. All right. So yes, you can do it. You can be profitable, but you're going to have to put in a little bit of effort. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be putting up a whole heap of other videos very, very similar to this, to give you hints and tips to taking your trading on to the next level. So please give us a thumbs up, feel free to comment, and as I said, subscribe to the channel, because that way you'll make sure that you get notifications of all the videos that we upload. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you soon.